Get us with the people.
There we go. We're coming, people. Here we come, people.
Come on, people.
I need to find us out on the Facebooks and make that public so y'all can go out and give it a share.
Like, share, and subscribe. Smash that like.
Smash it.
Smash it.
We're live. We are live on the Facebook, both
On
my page and the Best Damn Bookkeeping page. We're live on the LinkedIn. We're live on the YouTube. We're live on the Instagram. We all over. I forget what video it was. This was like YouTube before YouTube was YouTube. There's a video where he said, "We all over the bitch," and I'm pretty sure that's what I'm trying to say. We all over the bitch.
Dan, this is why we can't have nice things.
This is the reason. I am the reason. All right.
You're the reason why the cleaning lady is going to have a bad day tomorrow.
But we had to come do it. We got to come do it. Here we go.
Come in.
I know we're live out here, but it's like not showing me, and therefore, well, here we go. We got it.
Are we live?
I mean, I know that we're live. It says that we're live. I can see us live. I'm trying to get it on my Best Damn Bookkeeping page because from there, hey, there we are. There we are. So from there, I can share it.
Come on.
Live. So I had this realization earlier. I don't know if your phone does this or if it's just my phone or everybody's phone. Every time I try to type live, everything corrects me to love. I think it's probably just because I'm such a nice guy. I think they're like, he means love.
We're going love right now.
We're going love right now. Love with James Hatfield.
We're going love, everybody.
That would be a different podcast. Love with James Hatfield.
Oh, well, that's why I got the guitar. I could sing you some love songs, Dan.
How
many of your guests bring guitars to the home service happy hour?
One.
Oh, dang.
You.
One too many?
This is the first once. This is the first. Hopefully not the last. Why not?
Hey, we can do open mic night.
Guitar. Everybody likes guitar.
At happy hour, you got to have a guitar.
That's a good point. All right, there we go. Now we're officially in the places. Happy Wednesday night, everybody. Happy Wednesday night, James Hatfield from LiveSwitch.
Dan, are you cracking a beer?
You know
there
I am.
It goes.
I found some Busch Lights in the fridge. I got a couple on standby.
My favorite man from the north is cracking beer.
Seemed like the right thing to do.
Are you ready for the fall, or is the fall even ready? I heard it was hot up there.
Dude, I ran today. I'd be embarrassed to post my splits, like my watch does my splits. And there's a huge correlation between how fast I run and how hot it is. And it is an inverse correlation. And I went like 4.5 miles. I had a meeting canceled this afternoon. So I was like, I got me some extra time. And so I ran the big loop outside, and that big loop finishes with not finishes, but in like the last mile, there's a pretty big hill. And my time went down and my heart rate went up, and it was like 82 out. And I'm just like, this is just too hot for me, man. It's just too hot. I was dying. It could be that I'm out of shape too. I did text my wife and I was like, that hill and this heat killed me. Also, I need to get in better shape. That was kind of like, it all rolled into one. But
run, Forrest, run. Come on.
I shot a buck in Kentucky last week. Like, I've already been out bow hunting and shot a deer. It's supposed to be the fall.
Hey, buck season's here.
That's the catalyst. That's how you know it's here.
Although you're sweating up in the blind.
Dude, I was. Had the double thermocells going, trying to keep the skeeters off.
Oof, I'm sure that deer could smell you a mile away.
I don't know. I'm pretty scent conscious. I'm pretty dialed in. But
if you're like sweating all over and your pits are going.
Once you start climbing, I got the non-scent deodorant. I take my scent showers. I got all my clothes pretty treated. I got some tricks up my sleeve, but eventually I think they always smell you. Like, it's inevitable that if they hang around long enough, they smell you. It's just like, how much time can you buy yourself? And I bought myself enough time to shoot a 9-pointer is what I did.
So you cleaned her up, and you'll be eating good in the neighborhood soon.
Yeah, I have 4. I don't know if you know this about me. I have 4 chest freezers downstairs.
Why does that not shock me?
We keep them on. We keep them on rotation. One of them is empty because we brought it with us. My other 3 are like stocked full, but I got like a FIFO situation going on, a little first in, first out. in red meat, I don't know if you know this about red meat, the longer you freeze it, the more it breaks down, the more tender it gets, the better it gets. So like that buck, he's gonna be in the freezer for at least like 6 months. We'll do some processing December. We always like do our make some venison bacon, make some breakfast sausage, make some brats, make some jerky. But all the whole muscles, the back straps, the steaks and stuff on it, the shanks, we had some shanks tonight. That stuff I try to keep 6 months to a year, if not even longer. Like the older it is, the better it is. So I made taco dough with dough shanks. So tonight, this is why I was like sending the link out late and scrambling as I got all 3 kids. I bit off like crock pot and dough shanks all day. I put some mushrooms and onions in that crock pot. Get the taco seasoning in there. And I'm a stickler for tacos. Like if I'm gonna have tacos, it's got to have every damn vegetable under the sun on it. I'm talking lettuce, black olives, cucumbers, tomatoes, green peppers, cilantro, jalapenos, avocado, corn. Throw some corn on top of that baby with the mushrooms and onions and the meat. I don't even bother wrapping it in anything. How are you going to contain something like that? It's impossible.
So out of 52 weeks in the year, how many weeks are you not having some kind of venison?
0.
I figured as much.
Yeah. Like last year I shot.
I mean, I knew the answer before I asked it, but I just needed to double check.
Yeah. I don't know the last time we ever bought beef. Like we'll buy a pork here and there. And I do buy some pork to like mix with our venison processing. And we'll buy some chicken. I do have some wild turkeys in the freezer. We'll still buy some turkey every once in a while, like some lunch meat stuff. But if I can make it out of venison, I'm making it out of venison. So we do taco doughs, sloppy doughs, enchilada doughs, spaghetti doughs. We got all the dough recipes that I can come up with. Keep them rotating.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
You're the chief enchilado, Mr. Dan Plato.
Enchilados.
Plato.
Yeah, enchiladas are the shit. Can you sing me a song with taco dough enchilada? Can you rip up a song on that there guitar with the enchilada?
There ain't a week that goes by that I don't eat me a dough. My name is Dan Plato, and I like my taco and my spaghetti-o with my beer, yo. Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. Hey, Next time I'm on stage and they're like, "Hey, do you want to play a song?" I'll be like, "Where's James at? Where's James in guitar? I got a live band that comes with me to play my walk-up."
We got smoke machines, we got lasers, we got beer, and we got enchilado and dano. We eat all them taco.
It's definitely a country western like that too. It's a
it has to be. We're not doing like some kind of.
Yeah.
A lot of dough. We're not
too intense. It's too intense.
No,
if that was it, if that was the song, my phone wouldn't correct live to love. No. There's just not enough love in that song.
No. You need it to be country, little western, little swing,
Yeah.
A little happy,
Yeah, it's got the happy vibes. It's got
happy vibes.
Speaking of happy vibes, we don't have to spend too much time on this topic, but I'm seeing more and more people just like abandoning social media. And I think, and I'm all for it. I think it's I mean,
but where did they go? If you where are they going to?
I don't know. I think they just fell off the edge of the earth is where because the earth is flat,
right?
They
just abandon the social and they're gone.
They just disappear. They disappear from the world. It's like they don't even exist. But I've been saying for a while, I don't think the guns are the problem. I think social media is the problem. I think and if it was up to me, we'd just get rid of it altogether, which is very hypocritical because here I am like streaming all my shit to social media. I'm well aware of that. We'd all, as business owners, we'd all find a way. That's what we do. But I think it's bad. Like when you watch people interact, they don't treat people well. No. So I've noticed it, and I've been thinking. I mean, like you can say, "Oh, we should get rid of it," but that's not realistic. But I do have the solution. I got the solution, which is, and it's like a 2-tiered approach. I think if you took commenting away, if nobody could comment, if all you could do was like post your own thoughts, you couldn't tag, you couldn't create a back and forth situation. People could either follow you or unfollow you, or like the post or not like the post, or some series of emojis, but they couldn't comment. They could write their own post to their own followers, right? But that's all they get. I think the all the bullshit that happens and like the hate people are feeling, it's all stewed up from them getting in arguments with people on social media. I don't know that I've ever interacted with a post that I disagreed with and I left feeling accomplished or happier.
No.
Never.
No,
Doesn't
you
happen.
feel dirty and violated.
Mm-hmm. And then you stew on it and you hate it. And then you hate other people. And then bad shit happens. So I think we got to do something.
Wow, the answer to world peace. No comments, no likes, no smashing likes. Just
I think you can smash the like. I think you can smash the like. Or Trevor on our radio show a couple weeks ago said he thinks you should be able to rate people's posts on positive versus negative. Or shit, maybe AI could just do it. And if somebody's just posting negative shit and hateful shit, like it just scores them lower and lower. And lower. Yeah, score the algorithm.
They can disappear from social media. Take a long walk.
So I saw Jonathan Maynard today, or he posted it yesterday. Maybe he's like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone. And I commented on it with the thing that I think nobody should be allowed to comment as I'm commenting on his post. And I was like, I agree. I'm done with this, except for this post where I'm posting on your post that you're never going to see because you left.
And catch my live stream later tonight.
Yeah. But catch me later. Hey, this follows my rules. It's original content. But if somebody comments, I'm going to read it. So I'm still playing the game. Like I said, very hypocritical. I'm aware. But I'm still playing by the rules of the game. But I am consciously going to try, and I get sucked into that political bullshit of people arguing like everything's black and white. And I get this temptation to chime in, usually with like a bullshit retort, because I think they're all so full of shit. And I'm just going to leave it.
I just imagine you getting nose to nose with somebody. It's not going to end well.
No, nothing good's happening out there.
No.
Nobody's getting better because of it.
Nope.
Not like when they watch or listen to Home Service Happy Hour. Way better.
We're getting better. We have dough songs.
Got the dough song.
I mean, how can you not be happy? We're trying to hit the like button. You gotta
smash that like button. You gotta love that.
We got dough songs.
I got a drum kit in my basement. Should I go get it?
We're about to have a band. It's about to be Dan Plata and the Family Band.
just songs about meal prep. We're only doing songs about meal prep.
That's it. And everybody, we're going viral.
It's all wholesome. It's all going to be wholesome, positive meal prep.
Yeah, uplifting. You know, what happened to all that?
Maybe a song or two about some home service tips.
Service
tips and tricks. We could write.
We need to have like sing-alongs. Yeah.
We're gonna revolutionize coaching. Coaching is gonna turn in. It's gonna go from like, buy our new album. All you need to know about how to run a home service business is in here. You don't need the coaching calls 1 hour a week or whatever.
No.
You just need our latest album when it drops.
That's right. And when we get real popular, Chris Stapleton will come in and do all of our, coaching through song.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That'd be my number one pick for, singer coach.
He'll be our integrator. We're just visionaries, man. We need an integrator. And
bring him in here.
Yeah, Chris Stapleton.
Seen my share of home services.
That's how it starts, man. That's a good.
Oh, yeah.
He's already got it. He's already basically got it.
Yeah.
It's there.
I gotta run my home services job. I've got all kinds of karaoke tonight. I need to put this guitar down, or I'm gonna keep playing it all the time.
It's a good prop, though. It's fun.
Oh man, I play guitar all the time. And my family, we were just up there singing all kinds of stuff. We like bluegrass music, and we love home service sing along with Dan Plata.
The home service sing along.
And the Doughtown Boys.
My kids love sing-alongs, Like, do we all grow out of that? Like, why don't we bring it back for adults?
Yeah, when life sucks, just bring on a sing-along.
You know what we have that's even dumber? We have dance-alongs. We write songs. We write songs for stupid white people to dance to. You know
what man, I'm in. I mean, I'm doing the Carlton dance. It's not unusual.
Yeah, like you got the electric slides, you got the Cupid shuffle, you got all these dances.
Macarena.
Yeah, we got a bunch of dances for white people that otherwise don't know how to dance. Like we're worse than a sing along. We got
No.
dance alongs.
Dance alongs. But hey, that's how world peace is solved.
You're right. It's better than social media.
I know. If we can get that war in Ukraine done by doing some, the electric slide.
Yeah.
Well, the electric slide is world peace, basically.
I think
But they didn't ask you, Dan. They didn't ask you how to solve all the problems in the world. But if they did,
I got the solutions.
Yeah, there's one word. It's called the Macarena.
Nobody's leaving that without a smile on their face.
No, you're good to go.
No,
how did we get here?
I don't know. What do you got going on these days, James Hatfield?
I can't even think. Man. I'm just thinking about all the different like dance moves and sing-alongs and line dancing we could be doing. Cotton Eye Joe would be great.
It'd be tough to do on a live screen share feed, but I was when we were in Kentucky, we had we were accessing public land through some private land, and one of the kids that lived there, I call him a kid, but he was like 20 years old, and so he like went through high school during COVID, and my buddy Ben and I were talking to him, and Ben's like, how was that being in high school? And he's like, man, it was weird, but choir was really weird. And he's like, what do you mean? Like, how was choir weird? Like, were you guys singing to each other on Zoom calls? And he's like, yeah, singing to each other, singing with each other. And I was like, oh, yeah. That would be really
we'll take all of your lunch money later after COVID.
James, you got a leg. James, your internet's lagging. You're off.
Can't hear you, Dan.
It'd be so awkward. So bad. Anyway, man. How you doing? What's new? What you got going on? What's good?
Man, I have been
guitars and sing-alongs. What else?
Hey, guitars and sing-alongs. I got that for days. I've been on like over 100 podcasts as a guest in the last year. I'm doing like 2 a day. I'm teaching at the Breakthrough Academy.
Do you have your own? Do you have your own podcast, or you just only go on other people's podcasts?
I just recorded our first podcast called AI for the Rest of Us.
Ooh, it sounds like the AI that I need.
Well, yeah, like we got all this AI stuff going on, but I just want to bring it down to the people, like my blue collar family. Like, here's how we're going to use this thing.
Can you you think you can wrap it in a sing along for a guy?
Yeah, like hit me with a beat. I get Chat GPT on the brain. No, I cannot rap it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll stick with folk songs.
Yeah. Boom chicka boom chicka. Yeah, exactly. I need one of those like liquor like jugs.
I was about to grab like the old washboard and give you like
get the washboard. I'm gonna start clogging up here. But hey, once we bring AI into that, we're good to go.
Oh yeah, we don't even need to make the music. We just gotta tell it what to do.
AI doesn't know anything about clogging and the washboard.
Oh, I bet it can figure it out. We'll teach it.
We'll teach it. That's right.
Yeah, we'll teach it up.
Yeah. But yeah,
so AI for the rest of us is the
AI
podcast
for the rest of us. Yeah.
Can I be the rest of? Can I be part of the rest of us? I think I fall square into the rest of us.
Yeah, we're the village people, man. We are like we got all the rest of us. We are doing the YMCA together, Dan. We are.
See, another stupid dance for us idiots. Oh, some letters. Oh, I can dance some letters. I got this.
My son loves that song. It's good to go. It's big, but it's AI for the rest of us because all the rest of us are doing the YMCA. If you're not doing the YMCA, you're not part of the rest of us.
All right, I can do the YMCA.
Dan Plata and the rest of us is the name of our family band.
I like it. I like it.
I'm changing the name of that podcast to Dan Plata and the rest of us. AI, you can go take a seat.
Yeah, well, AI and Dan Plata and the rest of us, because Dan Plata is part of the rest of us that doesn't use AI efficiently.
But I'm worried about that actually.
Yeah,
I'm worried that my people are going to get left behind.
I'm not an early adopter of technology, and I'm an old soul. Like, there's part of me that just wants to go live out in the woods and just be like,
I'm so shocked, and go from 4 chest freezers to 9. I know that'd be a rough life for you, Dan.
I'd be all about it. We'll just go garden and go hunt, make my own stuff, make my own food.
No, you would never do that. You know what? That's not you.
You're right. I wouldn't, because I'm so dependent on my in-laws watching my kids so I can go on hunting trips. Like it's not in the cards to go off the grid.
Well, when the winter comes, we know you'll be fishing, and I mean, we everyone knows what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Yeah,
I'll be out there.
Yeah,
but maybe AI can kind of help me figure out when the deer are moving and what the fish are biting on. You know,
it probably could. I mean, listen to this, man. Okay, so I had my HVAC system. My wife was like going around the house, and our pan under the HVAC system was full of water. So she called All Seasons HVAC and had the tech come over. He's coming down the basement, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, hold on, don't go in there yet. I'm going to send you a text from our stuff, and I want you to go in there and act like an ignorant homeowner that doesn't know how to fix anything. Like you're just going to explain it." He's a country boy. So he gets in there in 30 seconds. He's walking and he's got little booties on and he's walking in there. He's like 23 years old. He's like, "Well, there's water in the water pan." And he's taking a video. "There's condensation on the pipe and it's leaking over there." It's 30 seconds long. I put it through our AI for HVAC diagnosis. The report comes back. It says, "With condensate on the line and a full water pan, the most likely cause of your problem is that you've got algae and slime in your drain pipe." So he goes to the drain pipe, opens it up, algae's flying everywhere. And he goes over, his jaw is on the floor because it fixes it. He's like, "Can I buy stock in your company?" Because it nailed it. And then the next week, I can't make this stuff up. My house is falling apart, I guess. Next week, the restoration company comes because my wife makes another call because she thinks there's like mold or something growing in my toy garage where I keep my John Deere. And the guy goes in there and I'm like, "Let me send you a text and just talk to it." And he's talking to the whole thing. "I'm going to do this." And we come up with a prompt called mold remediation. And in the whole thing, it tells us how to remediate, the steps to wear, what protection. And the guy is like, and the next morning he texts me. He's like, "I can't stop thinking about your stuff. I got to buy it." And I've had this over. Hold on. We got a special guest.
We got what? Where's the other cord here, Danny? Hold on. We got somebody that's supposed to be in bed.
Uh-oh.
But instead she's here.
And she's going to be live on the show. Maybe ask her about AI. I want to know what she thinks about AI.
What do you know about AI, Danny?
What do you think about AI?
What do you know? You got to talk to this microphone over here.
Do you use AI in your daily life at the Bear Lake?
No.
Do you know what AI stands for?
No.
That's good.
Apples and iguanas.
Yep. Do you use apples and iguanas in your daily life? No.
I eat apples, but I don't see iguanas that often.
Ice cream? Apples and ice cream?
Apples and ice cream.
How about that?
Yeah.
That'd
be
really
AIC. That'd be like AIC. That's kind of cheating.
Oh my goodness. How old are you?
I'm 9.
I'm 40. What a weird question. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait. That's for the younger ones.
Yeah.
9? How many jobs do you have?
0.
What?
Actually,
Your daddy didn't make you get jobs yet?
I have homework. That's my job.
Oh, that is a good job. How you
Keeping
doing?
track of my homework and cleaning
Cleaning
the
up.
house.
She crushed it.
Cleaning the house.
She crushes the chores.
What did you clean today? What chores did you do today?
The couch room, the living room,
Wow.
Dining room.
the dining
Our
room.
dining room is just another room with a bunch of toys in it.
Mm. Hey, what did you have for dinner tonight?
Tacos.
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 Thank you.
Tacos. I was just singing a song about that on my guitar.
You want him to play a song? He's got he can riff.
I was playing a good song. You ready?
Yeah. Here we go. After he's done with this, you got to go to bed though.
Okay.
Tacos song. All right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Danny.
Oh, Danny and the Tacos. You ready? My name is Danny and I eat tacos every day. I had to clean the house or daddy wouldn't pay any money. My main job is to do my homework. I eat tacos and my dad is the best, so I gotta go to bed. It's way past bedtime. I ate tacos. I'm not going to bed. I'm partying all the time. My name. Is that pretty good? That's your dad's theme music. Do you like that?
That's my walk-up music when I go speak on stage now. All right, go to bed. I love you.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
See ya. Is everybody else sleeping? Okay, turn the lights out. Go get tired. Get better at getting tired. It's a skill.
Goodness. You got a great co-host there.
Oh, she's a champ. Oh, look, and check us out. My grandma's in the chat.
No,
Grandma Jane's in the chat. Danny's co-hosting with me.
Did Jane like our song about the tacos?
That was her kind of music.
Yeah, we keep it fun.
Mhm.
Goodness. I didn't realize we need to invite all of our family to this.
I think they just are like checking in on me to make sure I'm all right. They're probably just like, where's dad at? Where's my grandson at? What's he doing?
Well, she got to see granddaughter out here, and I mean, show's pretty much over. We've already had the highlight. I don't even know how to top
highlights have happened. Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
So downhill from here. I mean, we talked about apples and ice cream. The AI revolution.
Yeah, it's not going to get any better, is it? Well, we'll keep going. We might stumble upon something.
Just keep unearthing all the gold.
I do. I have a funny like love-hate with AI in that I don't think it's good for the human race in the long run.
Oh,
I don't think it's I think it makes us lazy and thinks for us and takes away challenges. It creates other opportunities, and it's also one of those things where once you start going down that path, there's really no going backward, right? So it's like you can deny it all you want. If you don't like it, it doesn't matter, right? Like it's going to evolve whether you play the game or don't play the game. I had heard a good quote actually when you and I were down in Orlando in the spring at the Sales Boost Home Service Workshop stuff. What somebody had said, like, it's not AI that's going to take your job. It's the guy that's using AI that's going to take your job, right?
Oh, wow.
It's going to make it so much more efficient. But I think in the long run, the way it plays out, I'm not a huge fan of what I think it does to our species. And have you seen the movie Idiocracy? Have we talked about Idiocracy before?
No, have not.
Oh. Do you want to see the stupidest but most accurate long-term portrayal of the human race?
That's Idiocracy.
That's Idiocracy. It was made by Mike Judge, who also made The Office.
Yeah, great
Office Space.
Great movie.
It's got Dax Shepard, Luke Wilson, Maya Rudolph, Terry Crews. It's got some good names, and it's like they freeze two average humans, and they forget about them, and 500 years later, they show up, and they're like, "What's going on here?" And the world's pretty hilarious.
That's probably you and I, two average guys.
Two average dudes,
it's two average dudes. That's it. Welcoming our AI overlords. Just be careful what you say. It's all being recorded.
I was gonna say, when you talk to AI, do you use please and thank yous and are you polite to it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Why would I be any other way? I don't need to be rude.
That's a good point. I have seen people be rude to theirs because they think it's
about
funny.
this. We only hit the like button and there's no commenting, Dan. We talked about this earlier. And now you want to talk bad about your AI overlords?
I honestly use AI so little that AI is probably like ignores me. Like,
who is this guy?
Yeah, like this guy's a nobody. This guy's a nobody. He doesn't even know how to prompt engineer.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, AI keeps blowing my mind every day. I mean, every day.
It's just gonna get crazier.
We use it when we interview people and we have them rate it. Like it rates them. It's emotionless. I had it rate me the other day about a sales call. It busted me up. It has no emotion. It just like calls my baby ugly. I'm like, well, all right.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Maybe we need AI to get a better positive.
Why can't we be friends? You know, I don't understand. Why you got to do me like that? Why you got to treat me so poorly?
I mean,
but no, I mean, I'm telling you, man, when it diagnosed my HVAC and told me mold remediation, I mean, every day I've got it. I can't even, my imagination is the limitation of AI. I mean, this is where I live, man.
Yeah.
Now, I don't plan to have the AI take over like the Terminator. But
that's what's in my head.
the older
That's
I
where
get,
my
the
brain-
more I'm just can't remember anything. Or I could use AI as I get older, to be honest with you.
It's like help you remember what the heck's going on.
Yeah, like today is Wednesday. Your name is James. Don't forget to take your probiotics.
There you go.
You're like, hey, all right. Like, I wouldn't mind. The older I get, like, just today is your daughter's birthday. Like, I don't want to forget that.
Yeah, that's a good
That
point.
would kind of suck, you know? The older I get, I want to kind of remember a few things. And maybe if no one wants to talk to me anymore, because I'll just keep repeating all my stories, AI will just like, ha ha ha, that's a good one. You know, like,
Just train it to laugh at bad jokes.
yeah, like,
I
or
like
teach me new jokes or whatever. So I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
Maybe it'll play checkers with me or something. I don't know.
I view you more as a chess guy.
Yeah, chess is all right. I don't know. I like a good game of checkers.
Are you a board game sort of dude? Are
Not
you into-
really, but like every now and then we'll get together and play like Catan or something.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, a little trading.
Yeah.
But I have other friends that are really board game crazy. I'm really not. I mean, I'd rather sit around and play guitar, drink a beer, sing a song,
Yeah.
you know, sit in a rocking chair, put a fire on. I'm more of a fire guy than I am board game guy.
Put a fire on like it's a gas or electric one, or are you gonna like
I don't
actually
know, like a
light it?
wood fire, like, you know, like
Well,
absolutely.
just the way you said put a fire on, I just imagined you like flipped a
No, I
switch.
put it on.
Or
I'm
you were
like,
like,
hey,
"Hey,
how you doing?
AI, AI, can you build me
Hey.
a fire?"
Yeah.
Oh no.
Tell
Oh,
me
okay. I guess I'll do it.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna need that when I, 20 years from now.
Well, once you have a robot, the robot can build the fire for you.
Wouldn't that be well, see? Is that so bad, Dan? Me and the robot are sitting out there. I'm having a beer. It's making the fire. It keeps stoking it. I'm in the rocking chair.
It's powered by AI telling you, laughing at your jokes. We're telling you a
Well,
bad joke.
nobody else will.
Tell me a bad joke. Tell me another bad joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep it coming.
Yeah.
It's not so bad. Sing me a country song,
Mhm, mhm.
Sing me the taco dough song.
Hey, go back to that one time I was on that podcast with Plata and we were singing about tacos. Can you write that song all
Oh,
the
yeah,
way?
I was watching. I took Dan out because he was making fun of me. That's why you still live.
No, so tell me a little bit about like the integration of that into LiveSwitch. I guess let's back up in the journey of LiveSwitch. So I was looking back at our podcast the other day, and you and I have, maybe by accident, maybe just by the nature of the way the world is, this is like our third fall in a row. Like you're a three-peat, you're a three-timer. I think you're our first
Yeah, when
three
fantasy
guests on the
football
show.
season comes around.
Yeah, it's like somehow we just have this knack of like, oh, we probably better hang
Like
out, talk about business
Yeah,
stuff.
it's been about that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting to be.
Yeah.
So LiveSwitch started as a video, like a reverse FaceTime type of technology, and you had multiple applications. I think you said you had like different government applications and like corporate applications, but the home service industry is kind of untapped. And there's some picture related softwares out there, but nothing that was like a sales tool per se. So then you got into the home service space. Bring us along on that journey. Obviously, you've been at it for a couple of years, because then when we talked 2 years ago, you were just like new to that space. We touched base on it a little bit last year, but obviously it's a progression and you're releasing new stuff all the time. What are you finding? What do you like? What would you change?
I
What's
don't know,
good? What's
man.
bad? What's
The
ugly?
journey has been overwhelming. So, like, when you get a knock on the door from the chief of police in DC to reinvent the nation's 911 phone call, that's kind of a big deal, I think.
Yeah.
And so I'm literally like racking my brain, like, because we all have like 3 or 4 cameras in our phones, and it's like I need to be able to get into this when a citizen is compromised. They can't think. I can't teach them how to use new tech. They can't download anything. I need to get this camera when they're seeing the situation and stream that thing to the police car so they know what they're driving into. I mean, the idea is like obvious, but how the heck do you make it real? So I wake up at 3 in the morning and I'm like, oh, I know how to get in there. We're going to go in through a text message. So like when you're talking on 911, which is the worst part of the phone is the phone. Like
Yeah.
Still crazy to me. And now we have phone numbers. Like, it's literally we still use fax machines.
It is funny that we have a phone number instead of just like.
It's crazy. And it's,
I mean, I can see that the phone has to have some sort of identification to know where it's going,
has
but
to die. Like, it's terrible. It's the worst technology we still use every day. Like, there is no reason to have a phone number anymore. And like, we can get rid of all of it and we can actually make it sound better. It can be more secure. But no, we're stuck to our phone numbers, which is stupid. But anyway, we still do that.
What would you use in place of it, though? Like your social security number or like some sort of ID
it's not
number?
Needed. It's not needed. So telephony, back in the day, they used to like, they had the folks in the thing like, oh, let me connect you now. You were getting on the thing,
I'm gonna put you through. You call the switchboard.
So the switchboard is still like, it's a digital switchboard is what we still use. And it's terrible. It's not safe. It sucks. And there's a number. We can get rid of all of that. And there's this thing called web real-time communication. Basically, they took the digital switchboard and put it on a server. And you don't need phone numbers. And you could tune it up to how you like to talk to people. So you're like, hey,
I could be like, I could always just sound like this.
Yeah, whatever you want. You can say, I'm only gonna
like I'm in witness protection.
Yeah, like or I'll do video calls with these people. I'll do phone calls with these people. These people can text me, and the rest of y'all can just get out of here. You could have an agent just be like, "Oh, Dan's busy now on a podcast. He'll get back to you, Grandma." Like no big deal. Like you can tell it, and it can help you, and it's a lot safer. But we still have telephony for whatever reason. It's really dumb. But with our stuff, like it's
going to be one of those things like back when they got rid of tapes and switched to CDs. Someday you'll be talking about like, remember when we used to have phone numbers and we had to try to remember them for a while, but then we had this device that remembered them.
Yes.
But how stupid was that when we had phone numbers?
What's a phone? Like it's going away. Like we could get rid of it, but the problem is adoption and just how we have it deployed across the world.
Yeah.
Like an area code. Try to call the UK right now, Dan. You're like, what do I do? How do 4 carry the 3, divide by 8, divide by 9, and I got the Queen England over here. Like it's the stupidest thing. It's so dumb. So I had to circumvent that and be like, okay, we're not going to use that because that ain't going to work. But I can go in through a text, and when you tap it, now I can video connect you with everything, stream it anywhere in the world. I can put AI around it, and I can have police officers, fire truck, or emergency medical see what they're driving into to help save your life. Right?
That's important if you're into that sort of thing.
Who cares about that? If you're having an ice fishing incident, who would want to ever send the police out there, right, Dan?
We did have to bring a paramedic out for an ice fishing incident once.
You told me that once before. See, I got a good memory at times.
Yeah, look at you go.
Yeah. So it's like, well, that's pretty cool. So then we deployed this you see what I see technology. And so all these home services now, I've had people now that have been like, oh yeah, I use your stuff. So I went from like an idea, I drew it on my iPad 3 years ago, and our computer science has built it to like, I've had many people like, oh yeah, I use your stuff. Like random strangers.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? That's crazy to me.
It is like awesome when somebody you don't know comes up to you and is like, hey man, I like what you do. And you're like,
yeah. Or just some random person was like, oh yeah, I'll move. Like, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I believe my stuff will get used by almost every person in the United States over the next 2 years or less.
You heard it here first. Well, maybe not first.
Well, kind of. I was nobody. I'm still kind of a nobody, but I was nobody, 3 years ago? We're just talking fantasy football and drinking beer.
You're somebody to me, James. You're somebody.
Dang it. You are somebody.
Dang it. People like you.
That's right. I'm a people person, Dan.
No, it is like fascinating though, because like you said, the idea makes a lot of sense. Like that's I won't say it's a no-brainer because ideas.
Well, when I showed the chief after I was done building it, he looks over his glasses. He goes, James, this is so obvious. Why haven't we thought of this? I was like, Chief, like we all didn't have cell phones, but now they give them to you when you're born. They're like, welcome to the world. Here's your phone.
Yeah.
Although I can really get geeky, Dan, and you can take my lunch money later, but this is going to go away at some point. If you can believe it.
I mean, it's inevitable.
Do you know
right?
what it's going to get replaced by?
What? A contact lens?
These glasses here, boy.
Maybe, but like not everybody's going to want to wear glasses, right? But
you will.
You think
You
so?
will, because we're going to get rid of TVs, computer screens. You can now decorate your house. Hey, I'd like to have my house covered in buck dough.
Buck dough.
Yeah, I want it in some, real tree. Yeah. I want all the pictures on the
this
wall.
room in the real tree and that, but then the accent
Over there.
mossy oak
I
over
want
there.
all my bucks' heads on the wall over there. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you. You want to watch a sports game? You'll be able to sit half court with your best friend watching the Lakers game through your glasses. I'm telling you right now. It's hard to believe, but it's true.
I believe you. I believe you. Will it be because they already have, you can do that with like different fishing equipment. Well, I mean, it's not the fishing equipment per se, it's the glasses, but you can already like watch stuff on the inside of them.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of connecting all the boxes.
That's it. Because like right now they're putting, video cameras like what Meta is doing in audio. And so now we're going to be streaming all that through for our home services folks, comparing it to code, like if you're an electrician, so you don't burn the house down.
It's important.
Details matter. I don't want my house to burn down. But this is going to be the avenue to help hands-free our home service men and women who are out there every day. And it'll be your sidekick. It's the Iron Man suit. I'm sorry I won't make the Iron Man suit so you can fly around, but like you'll be able to like do your work.
You'll solve some other problems though. You might not have to go rescue people or save the world, but you can at least save your
but you can fix the toilet, one house at a time and make sure. But like this is where we're headed. And it's not gonna take long. I can already do it all through the phone today. Like what we were talking about earlier. You can literally tell this to be your handyman. Hey, I'm trying to fix my refrigerator. It's a Samsung model. Here's the serial code, and my ice maker's not working. Tell me how to fix it. We can do that today.
Do you think as the technology gets more intense, does it get, I mean, I assume it like gets easier to use in the sense of they'll have the ability to make it all like really user friendly, right? But because it's moving so fast, maybe this is the reason for your podcast, and like my grandma's on watching, right? Does it create this crazy ass like noodle of technology adapted people, right? Like technology, we thought technology was moving fast when the internet came out, right? And there were people that like didn't get on board with that, and then cell phones, and they didn't get on board with that. Now with how fast AI and everything is moving, like it's going to leave people in the dust real fast, because you're going to be like 4 steps behind, not just like 1 or 2. And so does it like create a great divide of technology users and non-technology users? Like it's going to move so fast.
I don't think so. We struggle and we work really hard to make all of our stuff easy for every part, AI for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Right? Like we don't want to leave people behind, The only people that are going to get left behind are the people that are purposefully like, I'm unplugging. I have no interest in that, and I don't want to do that. And then fine. And that's fine for some people. But if you're in a home service business, you are screwed. I'm telling you right now. Like, it's already here. You're already competing with people using it today.
Yep.
And I don't want anyone listening to think like, oh, crap. No, like we can get you there really fast. Like we can bring you back up to speed. It's not like you're miles away, but the best thing to do when new tools come out. Like, I mean, I used to run painting power washing companies. When the new tools come out, just go play with it. Go play with it. Go play with ChatGPT or Grok, or just go play with it. You're right. But then after you start playing with it, you're going to start finding ways to use it in your daily, and then it'll be indispensable. But use it for anything, literally. You're fixing something, you're cooking something, trying to figure out something. It's the new Google.
Yeah.
I bet everyone listening uses Google. I bet.
Yeah, it's your new search engine.
And they're not like, well, forget Google. Like, I'm not doing that. Right?
Well, hell, when you use Google, it's just a slow form of AI because Gemini is what's coming back at you.
Yeah. Yeah. And, we can like shake our fist at it. Or you can be like, well, how do I use this? And once it saves you a time or covers your behind or like helps you, you can be like, okay, that wasn't so bad. So we're just trying to help with that. I really just want to make it practical and tactical for people, and especially my blue collar family, because that's where I come from. That's really what I'm about right now.
Yeah. How where do you see it going? And we'll stay on like the home service space. How I can't imagine you've saturated the market yet. I got to imagine because like I work with a ton of home service businesses. I know a few people that use you, but I know more people that don't. And I tell them they need to. Like you can't. And I see this conundrum all the time, and I've lived it. I'm sure you lived it before you came up with this, which is selling home services kind of sucks. If it's a bigger like trades type of thing, you got to go get eyes on it anyway. So you were used to going out in person. It's really shitty when you're like selling something where maybe you got to go out, but maybe you don't. Like window cleaning and pressure washing, you can do it over the phone, but you can do it a little bit better in person. But now you're wasting your time, you're wasting their time. Maid service is the same way. It's like, do I need to go get eyes on it? Do I not need to go get eyes on it? It's always better if I do, but it takes a lot of time and money to go do it. And is the juice worth the squeeze? And I feel like LiveSwitch makes that conundrum disappear. And I'd say out of hundreds of business owners that I work with, none of them, well, the ones that don't use LiveSwitch, none of them have that process figured out. Like they always they get to something and they settle. And they're like, yeah, we got a sales process. It's like, but I can tell by your P&L that it isn't working good because I can see how expensive it is or how your close rate sucks or your average job size sucks. Your sales process is just a thing that you haven't figured out yet, and you're just putting up with the shitty process you have.
Yeah, like everyone
forever.
Everyone knows the word free estimate. It ain't free. It's free for the customer.
It's costly.
But it ain't free for me as a home service provider. That's the most expensive thing I do.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So now, let me just fast forward the movie for you guys. So here's what's going to happen. It's very close. We're not talking a year away. Where your customer can go and take a video of the work they want done, self-video. Say, I need this cleaned, or I need these windows washed, I need my house power washed, and just talk to it. It'll go through AI. It sees the measurements. It can estimate the job. The AI agent can call the person and say, hey, Dan, this is the AI agent for Dan's power washing. We've looked at the job that you submitted, and it's going to cost this much. And when would you like us to come out? And then you just talk. And at any time, if you want to talk to a human, let us know. You won't want to. You just won't. And you'll just tell it when you want. The people will show up. They'll clean it. You'll pay it. And that's that. Homeowners want the Amazon Prime service for home services. And unfortunately, your award-winning attitude and your master work, it's nothing anymore. I hate to say it like that. I'm not trying to insult anyone. Like I've run these companies. I've owned these companies. But you got to think about the customer. When the toilet is leaking on the floor, Dan, how long do you want to wait for someone to come and fix it?
I have a specific example where this could have saved me so much time already. I have a fence section that blew down in a storm, and I have all the stuff to fix the fence. And I like getting out there and running some tools and digging some holes.
We all do.
So like I'm gonna fix that fence, but there's two big ponderosa pine trees right there, and they get pine needles in my pool all the time, and they block like morning sunlight from hitting the pool. And they're also blocking my fence, and I have to like stop the fence and restart the fence. And so I'm like, now is the time to get these trees taken out.
Yep.
So I want to use a local dude. I called the local dude. He like can't give me a time when he's going to show up. It's some random ass time. He shows up. He literally goes, it'll be about $3,000, and then doesn't leave me with anything.
Nope.
He was just like, yeah, it was about $3,000. And he like didn't say like, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the plan. He's like, I'd have to go through your neighbor's yard. I got plywood for half of it. I'm like, that's not okay. Like, if you're gonna go through my neighbor's yard and rip his shit up, I'm pretty sure I can't just like hire you, or my neighbor's gonna sue my ass, right?
That's right.
You the man, Dave. Don't sue me. So I just didn't hire that guy. I think his price was fine. I got another quote, and it was like $3,800. But I was like, hey, they also said we'd prefer to go through your neighbor's yard, given where the trees are. And I was like, well, that's not my decision. That is my neighbor's decision because it's his property. Let me talk to him. And same shit. It's like, I could have taken a video of the trees. I could have done the walk around. They're not using LiveSwitch. Instead, it's this back and forth that's now taken like 2 weeks. I still haven't heard back from them again about like, hey, can you put plywood down, or what are you going to do so you don't chew up his yard, right? And there's sprinkler heads and there's this drain thing. And man, if I didn't know LiveSwitch existed, I'd be like, this is just how it is. But instead I'm like, you dumbasses. Like, we could have solved this within a 5-minute video call right from the get-go. But instead, we're sending emails. You're calling me on my phone. Like, you've wasted an hour of my time, and we're not any closer to getting this damn job done. I just want it done. And their quote is $3,800. I'm going to pay the extra $800 because I trust that they'll actually take care of stuff. And I've had them do tree work before. I was trying to like help the local dude that's down the street, and he just shouldn't be a business owner type of dude. But
totally get it.
It's frustrating, man.
Is that you've walked your property. You know your neighbor. You know where all the other stuff on the ground is, so you can go and take a video and talk to it. Here are the pines that are going into my pool. Here's my neighbor who probably would be pissed off who went through the yard. Here's all of his things that I don't want to crush. Please give me a quote to take down these 2 pines and do it the way where I won't make my neighbor mad. You can literally run that through this big AI, and it will come up with a full plan, a recommendation, a cost, and everything, and give it to a credible person to follow that plan. Even if it's homeboy who you don't want to hire, it could still give him
that dude. I don't trust that he'd follow the plan. That's how
he wouldn't.
I trust
But
him.
I'll tell you what, if homeboy who you wouldn't trust had this entire plan to show you, it might blow you away enough to be like, holy crap.
Yeah, if he came at me with that, cool. If I had to give that to him, I'd be like, yeah, never mind. I don't know that you even know how to read this plan, buddy.
That's it.
So, but I do, as a affiliated partner of LiveSwitch, why the hell didn't I gotta send that lady my LiveSwitch link and get her. She's like the salesperson, and I worked with her 5 years ago when I had a couple trees out. I'll be like, Amy, psst, like, let me make your job way easier.
Yeah.
You can thank me later. Don't even tell the rest of your company. Just use it by your own, and then
she'll look like a genius.
Triple everybody.
Tell us what type of tree it is, the genus, the binome, and the blah, 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 and where we need to put all the chips. Like, it is so, I'm trying to help. Like, here's the thing. You can deny all this and be like, these guys, how much beer have they been drinking? Right? Or I'm telling you,
it's the one. I just finished it, but it was a 16-ouncer
here today, which is crazy. It's not, we are not talking in a land a time far, far away. This ain't Star Wars. This is the technology you're looking for, but like it's crazy. So I don't know what to tell. I mean, these are my people. I'm trying to get them ready to rock, like I've lived my life on a ladder. I don't have soft hands, and I'm the high tech redneck, I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, come on. Like, we got to embrace this stuff, my people. Or else we're going to get run over. Like, you literally, if you just pause, like, the biggest thing that some of the Ford business owners are using they're learning how to use AI in their business to do everything.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I forgot that when I go live on my personal page, the comments don't show up in StreamYard anymore. So if you want to comment and you want me to see it and put it on the screen like Grandma Jane did, you got to go check out the Best Damn Bookkeeping feed. But here's who we got. We got Mitch from Power Wash Bros checking in. What's up, Mitch? Grandma Jane checked in. Both Grandma Jane's all over the place. As I said earlier, she all over the bitch. She's all over. Trevor William Steele checking in. Do you know a Jared?
Yeah.
Chanowski?
Oh, everyone knows Jared. Come on.
Chanowski.
Chanowski and his wife, Angela.
He did add the JC in his name on Facebook because I was giving him such a hard time. I think it was probably my fault that he felt the need to put it back in there because I was like, I don't know who he is anymore. JC's checking in. Angela also checked in with some
Of course, because it's Angela. Like, she's awesome.
She's always spreading the positivity. Always
She
spreading.
is.
When did you start? Like, what was the catalyst to going from, hey, let's have this video sales tool to the AI like diagnostics? When did this strike you? When did this come into the fold?
We've been talking about this for a very long time. And there's a lot of stuff we're talking about that I can't talk to you about now, which, you know.
It's fine because I won't understand it anyway. I'm just such a
good, man. We don't
the AI can tell me later. The AI can tell me later.
The AI will. But I have to live in the future. Like, if I talk to people where I come from, so to speak, I'm like, ugh, they don't understand me. They're like, yeah, whatever, buddy. You know, I'm like, well, all right. Then.
I'm guessing you have the inverse when you talk to me. You're like, come on, Dan, 21st century. Come along, son. Come along.
It's weird. To me, it's just like, man, it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot to like lay on people. You know, like, we've been around a good bit. You and I've gone around the sun a few times, you know, and sometimes the old school way is the way I always enjoy. You know, I miss having my Nextel walkie-talkie in my truck, being at the Waffle House and talking about the jobs we're doing for the day. And, you know, the latest and the greatest was we got a new paint sprayer, you know, and the new power washer that we got. Like,
the good old days. You're talking about the good old
the simple. Now I've got to talk about, well, we got the AI robots that look around and make sure they get the right pine trees so they don't run over my neighbor's grass. I'm like, oh. I just remember when Atari came out and Super Nintendo, and that was enough magic for me. You know, the Nintendo and Atari was like, this is it right here.
I had a hankering the other day to play some NFL Blitz.
Come on. Yeah. Old school. Yeah, just come on.
Let's go.
I love it. Like Tecmo Bowl. Let's go.
Little Tecmo Super Bowl, little Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, but those were simpler times. And there were even simpler times. See, this is how we know we're getting older. This is what older people talk like, Dan. You know, back in my day, you know.
I know for a fact I'm at that level because my wife and I were both like, how our Danny, the one that was just here, our oldest one. I mean, it feels like she was just born yesterday and she's in 4th grade. And I'm like, I remember when I was in 4th grade. Like,
yeah,
that doesn't seem like that long ago. And now we got this kid in 4th grade and she was just a baby. Like, you do that twice and she's driving a car and she's going to college. How did we get here?
Yeah, but I think you get to a certain point as a business owner where you're just tired of change. Like, I've talked to so many of them and they're like, I don't care. I'm done. Like, I'm not changing anymore. I'm technologied out.
Yeah.
We're over it.
That's what I was kind of asking about earlier, and there's no right answer to it, but it's like, I feel that a little bit internally, which is why I haven't been like a fast adopter of AI. Is I'm just like, I'm not a denier of it. I'm not like a nope. I do think there's bad things for like the human psyche of how we interact with each other and our work ethic and all that stuff. Like, I'm worried it makes us lazy.
Sure.
But that evolution's been happening for 200 years. So it's just part of but now it's coming faster. And I sense this like technology divide of people like throwing in the towel.
Well, yeah, I mean, we do that. I think you hit a certain point in your business where like, you know what, this is the best. I've plateaued. I'm not doing it anymore. Like, if you don't want it, go to the next guy. You know, like, this is what I'm about. I know what I'm doing. you want me to come over, I'm gonna do it my way. Here's how much I cost, and I'm just gonna do it. And I get that.
It's
You're
the
just
same
kinda like
logic
over
that
it.
keeps you listening to the same music from when you grew up.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah, you stop listening to new music. You're
Have you
like
stopped
music
have
out.
you stopped listening to new music?
No, there's some new stuff out there I really like. Really like.
Every time I hear a song that my kids like and that's, like, popular, I have this conscious, like, I'm coming with. Like, we're doing this song and we're rocking
Oh,
out to it.
golly, Dan
Like,
Platter loves Taylor Swift.
I like my classic rock. I like my old school country. I like
Yeah.
hard rock type of stuff. I like my Blink 182 kind of emo pop rock from the early 2000s. But if there's some new shit coming out and the kids like it, I'm coming along.
I mean, every now and then these artists come along, I was like, that's pretty good.
There's some catchy
That's pretty
stuff.
good. Yeah,
There's
Teddy
some catchy
Swims,
stuff.
I can appreciate that. You know, the newest Chris Stapleton stuff, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
You know, Billy Strings for bluegrass, I'm a big fan. I'm in. So I don't, and I think that's the thing with business is like, leave room for a little Billy Strings if you're a bluegrass person. He doesn't sound like the normal bluegrass, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Try not to give up because once you call you phone it in, you're done for. And here's the problem with your business:
And it's gonna be done for way faster, right?
way
The
faster.
the tale of how long you're gonna be able to stick it out as the world changes, with the world changing faster and faster and faster and faster. Like, when you stop changing with it, is gonna your time is real short.
And here's the thing: this is not the time to bring out the folding chair and call it a day. You have an opportunity to finish strong because you can sell your business right now when you're ready. And there's
Yeah.
a whole mental health thing around that and getting it ready. But if you can start documenting your processes, you can start making yourself more redundant, like bringing up your team a little bit, you're going to be able to go to the marketplace and home service businesses that are done the right way, that the person hasn't checked out the building, you can sell and finish strong and take a nice home chunk of change home, right? So, but it does require you to run through the finish line.
Yeah.
Because if you just give up, no one's buying that.
Man,
Nobody's buying it.
so funny story about that, and I've seen it play out a few different times. It's usually with smaller business owners that are like a dude with a helper type of situation, and they want to sell it, but if they do 200,000, they think it's worth 200,000. I'm like, man, it's not worth 50.
Mhm.
Like, the fair market value of your assets is 30. I'll give you a 35. Right? Like, it's just not.
You won't even get that. You're getting 0 if you're the key man. You are not selling that. No one's buying you if it's you and some other sidekick. It's
So
$0
we had,
business.
I mean, I've bought those as a percent of revenue for the client list. And like, maybe I want the assets, maybe I don't, and whatever the fair market value of them is. We had one guy back in the day in our Cincinnati market. He wanted to sell to us, and he had maybe 100,000 in revenue, and he's like, I want $50,000. And we're like, no, like 10 grand is kind of where we're at. And this was like really early spring. We're like 10 grand, but like, we'd have to do it now. He's like, no way, man. I worked too hard at this. And it's like, yeah, but you're not, we have our own blood, sweat, and tears. We're not going to pay you for your blood, sweat, and tears. Right. And 100,000 isn't much. Like, he thought it was, but it wasn't. Right. And so come to like June, he's like, all right, I'll take 10,000. I'm like, well, where's the business at? Like, what have you done for your customers over that time? And he's like, I haven't done anything. We're like, well, then it's not worth anything, because they already found somebody else. If you didn't serve them this spring, they're no longer your client. Somebody else did their stuff. We'll give you 2,000. And he's like, oh my, and he's so insulted, right? He got 0.
Yeah.
He chose 0 because he was so insulted that he couldn't get the number he want. He ultimately chose to get $0 for his business. And I was like, man, like, that's a shitty way to go out. That's a real shitty way to go out. But you can't stop working at the business. It goes away quick.
Oh yeah, it'll die. I mean, you need to, one, make yourself redundant, meaning bring in the next generation, document all your process, show your seller's discretionary income, aka your EBITDA, And then we're going to take some 2.5, 3 multiple if you're lucky, and that's what you're worth. So let's do the math. You're doing $1 million in revenue a year, right? Typical seller's discretionary income is about 20%, 200,000. Typical multiple in a home service is a 2.5 multiple. We'll be generous. We'll give you 3. You're going to get
if it's good.
If
right?
it's good. I'm being very generous. So if you got a $1 million business with 200,000 of EBITDA on a 3x multiple, you're getting 600,000 for your business, and that's a good deal. Now, for some people who are doing $1 million and it's your baby and you've been running the thing forever, you feel 600,000. That's an insult. I'm like, no, that's a deal. You're lucky.
That would be the best. That'd be the best sales price I've seen for $1 million business in a long time.
Absolutely, but that means you've got you're not key man. You've got a team working. You're able to bring in and maybe elevate the operator in that case, and someone's buying it. Like these books that are out there, Main Street Millionaire. Actually, she's pretty good. I've listened to her book. She's pretty good. But this is you as your business owner. You should probably listen to that because there's two sides of the ball. Main Street Millionaire is trying to help these young guns come in here and get to know you and put the arm around you and kind of hustle you to get your business. You should, if you're been around a bit and you run in the business, understand what the young folks are getting taught so you don't get taken for a ride, right? Yeah. So like run through the finish line or you're going to take advantage of or fall for someone saying, oh, I'll continue your legacy and I'll pay you a little extra. Like this, what they call the silver hair tsunami, the transfer of wealth, this thing. I'm actually more worried about the silver hairs than I am the young folks. I think young folks are in it to make a mint. Like they're going to get real lucky. But it's the people at the end of the road that have worked hard for 30 years that haven't taken the time to empower themselves and educate themselves, where they're just going to get taken for a ride by someone that's using smooth talk and have been read Main Street Millionaire a couple times.
Yeah.
And look, and everyone's raving about Main Street Millionaire. People raving about it are the 40s and under.
Kids. Yeah. Yeah.
Kids, right. Yep. But the 40s and up, they don't even know what I'm talking about. What's Main Street Millionaire? I'm like, hey, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to make sure you maximize your exit because you built something awesome, right? But don't put out the folding chair and call it a day and let that sucker die to zero. That's what I worry about most of all. But it's tough because you got to get someone, like once you hit a certain age, sometimes you don't want to listen and nobody knows nothing. And I'm like, well, all right then.
It only gets worse, man. It only gets worse.
Like
you have your certain set of experiences and you've made up your mind. And like you said earlier, you just give up on changing anything.
Yep.
Change is hard. It's painful. It sucks. When you're younger, I'm feeling it. Like I'm on the tipping point here. And I try, like I said, when I hear new songs come out, I'm just like, nope, don't, Dan, don't you be that closed-minded old dude, right? Like it's fine. It's coming. I don't have a say in what the music is that the new generations listen to. I can either talk shit about it like every other generation has and act like my generation was the best and live back in Uncle Rico's glory days, or I can come with the time because the time's just going to do its thing. That's time it. And AI doesn't give a shit about Dan Plata, which is fine. It shouldn't. It absolutely should not. But you can either just be a part of it or be a whiny bitch. So
that's right. But the people that come from, they've been in their business that they built 20 years, or it's a family business that's, 4 decades old. If you really have nobody in your family that you can have a succession plan for, nobody wants the business, what you can do is start to put all the things in order, get your ducks in a row, and start really cash flowing that thing and sell to private equity. You have a cash cow if you do it right. Like just run through the finish line and you'll make so much money because you're in demand. You have an in-demand business, but you don't feel like you're treated that way. You feel like, oh, nobody cares about me anymore, or, whatever. My family's been doing this for 4 decades, and now I'm getting put out to pasture. Like, that's the thing I worry the most about. I'm like, you have gold, right? And I think the young folks who haven't worked hard for it take advantage of it, and I don't want to see that happen. And, I get me off my pedestal, Dan, but I really care about the folks that have been putting in the sweat equity and been doing it 3-4 decades. And I just feel like, they're tired, but don't get one more Eagles reunion tour, y'all. Come on, that's one more time.
Guns N' Roses coming back for one more.
One more round, but it'll pay off. And, I'm happy to chat with anybody about this kind of stuff. I'm really interested. I've helped a number of business owners sell their business and have a high quality exit and talk about the things that matter and what buyers look for and what you might need to do for the last 1 or 2 year of your business so you maximize that exit. And that's the kind of stuff that I think about a good bit here recently outside of my tech days, and I love my tech, but I do care about I do care about next generation, but I also care about the generation that has put the time in and done the sweat equity. So
Yeah. That like you mentioned already, like that generation is just going to have a weird time as the technology comes so fast, and how to employ it, how to adapt to it, when to throw in the towel, and how not to throw in the towel without like I give myself a hard time with like, I don't use AI much, but we have 20 people on our team, and I'm like, you guys better be figuring out every way, shape, form, technology, whatever we can do to increase our efficiency. If we don't, we're going backwards, right? We're going to get swallowed up. We're going to get gobbled up. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to watch how that transitions. And I agree, like as the nerdy bookkeeper dude, I get pulled into so many conversations about valuation and exits and acquisitions and all that stuff. And those are so fun to be a part of. Especially when you're not the one in it, especially when it's somebody else's money.
totally.
But it's cool to bring experiences of that nature to help other business owners. I think it's a scary place if you've never done it before. Like
Yeah.
a lot of moving parts, and it's so easy to get taken advantage of, or it's so easy to be the idiot that thinks his business is worth $40,000 when he did 100,000, but hasn't called a client in 3 months. Like you can be the idiot that gets taken advantage of, or you can be the idiot that chooses $0, right? And doesn't understand that like over thinks they're worth and goes out swinging with nothing because everybody else that they tried to fight walked away.
That's right. But like even in your shoes, Dan, like you're going to need to take some time and do some more AI. Like you're going to need it. I don't think you're ready to retire next year. Maybe you are, and I've got you read wrong, but I think you've probably got another decade or two in front of you, and this stuff ain't going away. So, you need to lead by example and show your team, hey, I got to hit the books. This is something that I've not really put my time and effort into for whatever reason, but
Yeah, man.
bookkeeping is, it's going to be interesting, in this next decade, what's going to happen to it. And I think if you stay in front of it and lead the way, and I think you can, you've got a lot of influence, you got a lot of home service businesses that are looking at you like, all right, Dan, where are we taking this ship? And I think you can set that pace and be the high-tech redneck that we need you to be.
High-tech redneck. Ooh, I like that.
High-tech redneck, man.
Write that song.
Oh, I can get that. That's a G chord waiting to happen.
Do you you mentioned a little earlier about like the transition plan and stuff like that with businesses. Are your kids at all interested in your business and what you're doing? Do they like show interest in the technology side of things, or are they oblivious?
No, they care about their friends. They care about teenage girl stuff, and they could care less. I mean, they'll listen over the dinner table, but they ain't listening.
Yeah.
They're thinking about what their friends are up to. Same thing we were doing. We were our teenagers. I could care less what my parents were doing. I was trying to find out what my friends were doing that evening, and if we're playing football in the street, or we're going bass fishing, or we skipping school tomorrow. That's all I was caring about.
all worthy activities.
Oh, very. Very. We were upstanding citizens back then.
Right. That's right.
Not at all.
I've noticed a little bit with Danny, like kind of asking some questions. She like doesn't want to make it obvious that she's interested, but she'll like kind of come in and start asking some questions every once in a while. So it's interesting to see how I have no intentions of anything with any of my kids. Like my only intention is that I want them to play sports that I like to watch, which, like as long as I like to go watch it, like gymnastics, I kind of threw out. Dance, I threw out. We did some years of gymnastics, but I'm just like, it's so expensive and the time commitment is so crazy. It's just not for me.
You mean you don't want your kids to go pro in shuffleboard?
I could probably do that because shuffleboard's usually at a bar. I could grab a bush light and hang out, watch some shuffleboard. But they both do like American Ninja Warrior. Love watching that. That's super
That's
fun
cool.
to watch.
That's cool.
They do some soccer. They both want to get into like flag football. Which
There you go. That's not bad. That's great.
Yeah, but it's interesting to watch like their evolution and try to think like, where'd that come from? Like, was that my influence? Was it mom's influence? Was it just some shit they heard at school? Like, what do they care about?
I mean, they want to be like Dan when they grow up and do synchronized swimming. I know that's what you're into. You are the biggest synchronized swimming guy. I can just tell.
I can do a underwater handstand, legs in the air with a twist. What is it?
I still can't believe how they do that. I'm like, the Olympics roll around for summer, and I'm like, how are they doing that? I mean, it's a deep pool. Like,
and
I can't even doggy paddle, and they're like doing upside down flips.
At what age are you like, I'm going for it, James? I'm going for synchronized swimming. Like, me, you, we're going to find 10 other people. We're getting in the pool to do the same shit. Like, trust me on this. Like, who came up with that and was like,
although I would say if a couple guys like us and a few more of our friends, rednecks, got into some redneck like synchronized swimming, that will go viral and we're famous.
Oh yeah. All right. Next convention we're getting in the hotel pool.
We need to get to like the nose plugs. You know?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
I'm getting the
cap, nose plugs.
We'll get the bookkeeping thing on. Yeah.
I'll bring American flag Speedos, maybe.
Well, when we flip upside down and the Speedos go up, it's over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, dude, the white women are going to be cheering like crazy, man.
Oh, man, they are.
They're
it
pumped.
Is going to be nuts. Literally.
It's just going to be nuts, man. Oh, that's too much. That's too much.
Oh, and wow. Woo.
I'm hot. Yeah, I'm hot now thinking about that. We're going to... That is going viral. The AI is going to.
That is definitely going viral. And I know we're wearing American flag Speedos in that.
Yeah.
That is the scene.
I'll look it up. All right, we got to close on one other topic that we haven't touched on, but it is it's like a legacy topic. It's a tradition when you and I get together that we got to talk about fantasy football.
Of course.
How many like you were very serious about fantasy football.
Very.
How many leagues do you do? How many leagues do you participate in now?
Much better now that I've had 4 children. But prior to that, I used to have
say much better as in like it's an addiction.
My name is James Hatfield. I'm addicted to statistics and fantasy football. And yeah, well, I used to have like 500,000 followers and did radio shows with Tiki Barber and Google. And I mean, it was a thing. Like I put out one of America's first draft guide apps.
Tiki seems like a hell of a dude. Is Tiki as good of a dude as he seems like?
I mean, his younger self wasn't so great, but the older he got, a little bit better. I mean, these football boys like girls. Like, let's just say that. So
I can see that.
A lot of fun. I mean, him and Rondé, they're like sweethearts, and they're fun. And we love talking football. Google was really good to us, and I love doing that stuff. So I got knee deep in it. Had popular site. Now you'll probably know the site that my stuff helped evolve into, which is fantasypros.com. Those guys are doing really great. I used to do a lot with those guys, and all this stuff you probably can't see it, but there's a Joe Namath ball I got from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I got a bunch of sponsors. But I'm down to 4. I've gone through a lot of recovery, and now I'm
about like as many bush lights as I have in a day. It's about 4.
That's good. I mean, that's huge.
4.
Yeah, I used to be 14, so. But I did it for networking. Like I was playing against, Matt Berry and all those guys from ESPN, and it's all networking at that point. But it's fun.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, fantasy football, man. How's your team doing?
I got 3, and I've kind of capped it at 3. 3 has always been 3 was my football number when I played football. So 3 I feel like is a good threshold. And it's funny you bring up networking because I'm in a league with some like college buddies of mine and like family friends, and I'm just in it to stay connected to them. I'm in a league with the Minnesota Window Lickers is what we call ourselves, but it's all window cleaning dudes from Minneapolis.
All right.
And so it's my way to like mean, I ran a window cleaning business here, so they're like buddies of mine, but now I spend all my time doing bookkeeping. I do bookkeeping for multiple dudes in the group. So I think they're all secretly trying to kick my ass, and I won that league the last like 2 years or 3 years. So that like there's a quest to bring me down within that league, which is fun. It's good. It's fun to be hated a little bit. And I'm in another league with some other like soft wash and pressure washing dudes on the East Coast. And again, pure just like,
yeah,
just hey, relationships that I want to have and be BSing with, and not always just talk about work shit. So it is a networking thing, but also I'm here to destroy everybody.
I am here to kill and destroy. AI. Remember that AI for the future for Dan? AI overload.
Now, when you're doing fantasy football, do you have an unfair advantage still? Like, do you feel like you're yeah.
The unfair advantage, I'm going to tell all the listeners, if you're still tuning in, the unfair advantage is learning how to work the waiver wire.
That's it.
In all the right way. That is it. And that's not just it. That is it. That's how you win.
Yeah. The draft never strikes me as that important.
Nope, it's not. And you can you'll find me working defenses every week on the waiver wire.
I have 2 leagues. I have 2 leagues where I don't have to worry about my defense except for 1 week. And that's because I got the Packers defense, and they are going to destroy everybody.
That is true. But I will say, when the Packers have to play a high-powered offense, high-powered offense.
They played 2 of them so far.
That's true.
Destroyed them. Except, I mean, like injuries, you know. It's football.
It's football. You just got to stay on top of it, you know, and make sure you're just move quickly, right? Yeah. Stay on top of that every week. If you're working the waiver wire, you can play much better.
I haven't, and maybe I just drafted well this year. And so here's 2 strategies that I have, James. And it's probably the finance person in me that I generally don't like to have the same people on different teams. Like I want to hedge the bet.
I see.
And I don't really draft Packer players because I'm already going to be cheering for the Packers. I don't need another reason to cheer for my Packers. So I tend to
kind of like the best fantasy team to grab.
Their wide receivers are impossible to know.
Impossible. I mean, love spreading it around.
Mm-hmm.
Like your best bet, maybe just get Jones. I mean, get the running back called today.
I have Jacobs in 1 league, and I have Jordan Love on my bench in another league, and I have their defense in 2 leagues just because I was like, man, with Micah, and they already had defense last year. I was like, this is gonna be over for other teams. So I'm feeling good about those ones, but generally I don't pick Packer players because I'm like, I just want to hedge the bet. I want to be happy about if the Packers lose, at least maybe I can get some fantasy wins and still be happy.
There you go.
Very glass half full sort of strategy, dude. But whatever I did, I haven't picked up, but I did do the defense thing you're talking about. Like I'm pretty quick to get the defense, but I wait until after the waiver period.
Don't use the waiver period for that.
Other than that, I haven't had to do a single pickup yet. Like every time I've looked at the free agents, I'm like, there's nobody here that I'd drop a player on my team to grab anybody here. So I feel pretty good about that. I'm sitting all right so far.
All right.
I'm probably missing some opportunities. Maybe I have a confirmation bias type of thing going on where I'm like, no, I drafted this guy and I have a
you're like, hey, welcome to the team. Dan, we're gonna take care of you. Welcome. You know.
Yeah, I already sent. I have the sunk cost and the loyalty packages as I sent them in the welcome to the team boxes.
Yeah, so you did like the family dinners. You introduced them. You would hate to let them go and just replace them any given week.
After just 2 weeks, it'd feel like pretty short-handed.
Yeah, that would just be rude.
Except for Joe Burrow, I kicked that guy out. He's gone.
Get out of Joe with your bad toe. Get out of here, bro.
I was debating. His backup's pretty solid. Like I'm kind of surprised nobody's put Browning on a team as a starter. Like when he's coming to back up.
Well, I mean, he's got weapons all around him. So you got to ask yourself, if Browning's that good, what if we went after a second string quarterback that's getting slipped on? I would expect Cincinnati to draft another running back. I mean, quarterback. Sorry, it's getting late. So I would expect it. You know, how about some Shadur Sanders from Cleveland coming up? Like, let's mix it up. Yeah, that would be fun. You know. But
I'm interested. My Packers play Cleveland this weekend, and Cleveland hasn't looked too hot, which is kind of expected.
Are we shocked?
How long are they going to leave old man Flacco in there before they put is Shador even second on their depth chart?
I don't even know. They got like 5 quarterbacks, 5 running backs. We're like, hey, we'll just make you never know what's coming. They don't even know.
That's their problem. They don't have an O-line because everybody's
terrible
skill position. Everybody's an average skill position player.
Man, if you don't have an O-line in the NFL, you're done for. I mean, look at Houston just getting run over.
They are. And I remember 2 years ago, you and I were talking, and we're like, dude, the Texans, man, CJ Stroud is legit. We were talking about all the weapons he had. Like, that was
now he gets no time in the pocket. And I mean, you need an O-line.
Yeah, he's getting destroyed. What is the story there? Did they just get rid of O-line, or did they have injuries? I don't even know what's going on.
Both. And then now it's so poor. I mean, it's step back and drop CJ to the ground.
That's why Joe Mixon is still just like hiding out without a timeline. He's like, I ain't coming back to run behind these guys. I'm waiting. I'm gonna keep limping around.
I'll do one more round over here, fellas.
Is Chubb the one whose leg went sideways, or was that?
Yeah, like his leg went like behind his head, and like
Yeah, his leg was not.
But somehow he's like a superhuman. And he's back, and he's running for the Houston Texans because he makes you and I look like sissy boys.
We are sissy boys.
I mean, I had a paper cut on my pinky yesterday, and it's been still hurting.
Oh no!
I know. I'm going on injured reserve for the next 4 weeks.
I stepped on a shard of rock.
Oh,
got some super cool rocks, but one was like this crystallized thing, and this just pointy ass shard was in my floor, and I stepped on it, and it just like it just
isn't your favorite when you get hurt and nobody's watching?
My wife was there for me to complain at. She didn't believe me when I was just like, oh, son of a bitch. Like it went into my heel and I pulled it out and I was like, man, like this thing is freaking like it's tiny, right? It looks like a sliver type of situation. And I pulled it out. And I was like, man, that's a sharp ass, like diamond type of like crystal.
Like, suck it up, Joe Burrow. Suck it up, you sissy.
And then I like threw that in the garbage and I looked at my heel and there's blood everywhere. And I was just like, oh man. And now I'm the asshole that's walking around with blood coming out of his foot. Right. And she's like, oh, that is really bad. I was like, I told you, you didn't believe me, but it really hurt. It hurt bad. She didn't care.
Did nobody draft you on their fantasy team, Dan? It's okay.
I might have been a write-in here or there.
That's it.
I can play. I'm multifaceted, man. I play running back. I can play fullback. I can play slot receiver. I can play. There was a time in high school where I was taking reps at quarterback just in case because I played so many other positions. I knew the playbook. And there was a time where our kicker had a concussion and I went and played JV to be the kicker. I kicked the ball off and made the damn tackle.
Well, dang.
Happened twice in a JV game. I kicked it and I just ran down there. I love special teams. You just get to blow people up. Like I got a full head of steam and you're going to try to block me? Get out of here.
Dan on special teams. Look out.
That's the kicker, dude. I could have went pro at special teams. Not at anything else.
Why did they get to go? I got the offense, defense, and then special teams.
They couldn't come up. They were like, what's up with these guys? What do we call these guys?
So you didn't make the defense, you didn't make the offense, but you made special teams.
We don't want you to get the wrong impression. You are special.
You are on.
We have this team over here that is just for you, man.
That's right. We open up the game with special teams.
Yeah.
You're the first one to get to play.
You're going to love it.
Wait a second.
You're like the first line, man. You're the first line. Like,
but guys, I'm on special teams.
And when you're done with that, you can go fill the pop machines in the
That's
cafeteria.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right. Go fill.
That was me. Special team Plata.
Hey man. Yeah, hey, you're special, man. You did a great job. You made the team. Dude, you made the special team.
I was out there.
They got to rename that though. They got to rename it. Special team.
What would you name it? Well, let's ask ChatGPT.
Kickoff or something. You know, that's all they do, right?
I mean, you got the punt, you got the punt return, you got the field goals, you got some ins and outs there.
Oh, I think you just have punts and kickoffs, really.
And a field goal.
The kicking team. I'd rather be on the kicking team than the special teams.
The kicking and tackling.
Yeah.
The kick-ackling.
That's better than special teams.
You're right. Just another thing that we
don't talk
on
about the special teams enough.
Yeah, we've solved so many things on this podcast that the rest of the world didn't even know was a problem yet. But we got it. We figured it out.
We're ahead of our.
What are you seeing on your fantasy team? So you got 4 teams going. How they looking? How they looking? And,
we're good.
What are you looking for? Anybody you're
I've been enjoying watching Warren, tight end for Indianapolis Colts. That boy is
I haven't seen him play at all yet. Is he?
He's a tank. He's a tank. He's so good. Oh my goodness. I mean, I really loved watching him. And then your typical folks. I mean, I don't mind watching Patty Mahomes, although he could be better than he is now. But
why do you think he's kind of going backwards the last couple of years? Is it weapons? Is it offensive line? Is it coaching?
Let's talk about those wide receivers. And they don't.
I mean, I feel like they have a good group of wide receivers, but they're all like dudes that
they get hurt. Yeah. There's a special teams of wide receivers. Like, come on.
Like Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy should be.
Well, good. Xavier Worthy now, and Rice gets into extracurricular social studies outside of the team. I can't even play. That's a problem.
He's out through 4 weeks.
Yeah, he's suspended. I don't know, man. Like, I think that's a problem with Mahomes. And Kelsey lost a step.
He's lost like 3 steps.
Yeah, I was being generous.
He looks slow out there.
And then the running backs, I'm like, I don't know, guys. But then Mahomes is like, come on, I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, I'll just spin around and flick the ball.
Mahomes passes to Mahomes and then runs to Mahomes. Like,
yeah.
But
he's got Mahomes out for lead blocker.
They find a way, though, don't they?
They usually do. Except against the Eagles. The Eagles got their number.
They got that tush push, bro.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't do away with that play or go back to the rule that you can't push other players. Like, that seems like the dangerous thing, but they must have data that says it's not dangerous. So
we'll see how it goes this year. There's a couple of teams I'm looking forward to seeing the whole season play out. So we'll see.
It was goofy. Was that last year in the playoffs against, I think it was the Buccaneers, where the Eagles were playing them and the Buccaneers just kept jumping off sides, like to time it right.
That's right.
At the goal line, that's all that's going to happen.
It's all timing.
They're just going to keep jumping and trying to time it.
Play. So, like, you need to come up with, how do you stop the push? I don't know. They just push Hurts right harder. Down there. And
push harder.
I don't know how to figure it out. But they didn't ban it and, push away.
You jump over, punch him in the ribs.
We have Saquon come and like do a reverse 360. He hurdles backwards. I'm like, who is this guy?
That was wild. That was
Saquon thinks Bijan is better than he is.
I heard that. That was interesting in that interview on Sunday Night Football or whatever it was. It was just like, whoa. That was a statement.
It was. Well, Bijan's really good.
Bijan is really good.
Real good.
He's really good. Like, Saquon's awesome, but I don't disagree with Saquon. Like, Bijan, some of the cuts that dude makes is like, in that game against the Vikes, there was one play where he made like three cuts in the same direction. It looked like he was playing freaking NFL blitz and doing like the jump to the left, or maybe that's Maggie, where you could like jump cut, and you just like bloop, bloop, boop. I remember doing that back in the day on the old video games, and that's kind of what Bijan did to the Vikes. It wasn't a huge gain because 3 other guys tackled him like 10 yards later.
But still, that dude is next level.
Oh, man. He's like, him and Saquon both are the closest thing I think I've ever seen to Barry Sanders.
Oh, I know. Give me some Barry Sanders. Give me some Bo Jackson. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Barry was just fun to watch. Even though I'm like a Packer fan and we had to play the Lions.
It's a beast mode.
Fun to watch.
Next level.
Couldn't touch him.
We've got some running backs through the years. I mean, like, remember Adrian Peterson in the heyday? That was just
He was just like fast and big and strong. He wasn't like he wasn't that nimble, but he just punished people.
He did, like, and Emmitt Smith and like others that are just like, wow. Crazy. Yeah.
but nobody moves like the Berries, and Saquons, and the Bijans. Like the way they bounce around is just like, how do you get your body?
Or you can just be like Derrick Henry and just be a big refrigerator with legs.
He like is the closest thing to Adrian Peterson and what Adrian Peterson was. He's bigger and faster.
Bigger. I mean, he's even bigger up top. Like I'm like, good luck to you guys trying to stop the king.
He's a linebacker, man. He's just a linebacker that can run with the ball.
And before Chubb got hurt too, he was dogging, but he's lost a step.
Yeah.
C-Mac was another all-around game player.
Who was that?
McCaffrey.
Oh yeah, when he's not hurt.
Yeah, went back on the Panthers.
Yep. Yeah, he's fun to watch. I took a flyer at him this year because I drafted him first overall last year, and then he never played a snap. And I was like, man, my bias is F that guy, but I also, if he's healthy at all, he's probably one of the top 3 running backs.
He's a PTP, baby, primetime player. Come on.
Yeah. So I did. I grabbed him in one league, and it was such a steal. It was like 2nd or 3rd round.
Oh yeah, they're giving him away.
Yeah, everybody's.
I mean, it's a risk. Though. It was a risk. I mean,
yeah, I took it. I took that risk.
Look at that. That's Dan taking risks.
Look at me go.
And his American Speedo doing synchronized swimming, taking risks.
That's not risk. That's lockdown, guaranteed, pure entertainment. There's no risk.
No,
maybe a wardrobe malfunction risk, but other than that, it's a damn guarantee.
Dan, tell us again how you became a made man.
Well, James and I had this podcast. I don't know how we got there, but we ended up at synchronized swimming with out of shape white dudes, and man, it took off.
When those farmer tan legs go in the air, look out.
Everybody thought AI was going to change the world.
Those white legs, those farmer tan legs.
That's right. Definitely.
We're doing the grand finale of synchronized swimming. You never seen nothing like it. And you can't unsee it when you see it.
Yeah, once you see it, it's like when somebody points out a plumber's crack and you're like, oh man, and then you like take a second look. It's gonna be that where it's like, oh no, I didn't just is that I think it is? Like, I gotta just keep watching, I guess. That's what it's gonna be.
We don't make the rules.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable, man. James, what else did we miss here? What did we miss?
I don't know, man. I think we've covered everything. I mean, we have literally covered everything.
We checked a lot of boxes.
We had special music tonight.
We did.
We talked about robots taking over. We had family members coming by, showing love. I mean, what else do you want? Fantasy football? I mean, Dan, you and I are light on our feet. We can go anywhere.
Nimbly bimbly.
You want to talk about building businesses, selling businesses? You want to talk about, taking out a dough?
For spaghetti doughs, like taking out dough out of the freezer or whacking and stacking? Both of them.
Both. We can go anywhere you want to go.
You know what? That just got me excited because we got a lot of taco dough shank meat left. Maybe we're having some notch doughs tomorrow. Anything's possible.
It really is. And that's how dreams are made, kids. You're welcome.
That's right. Well, James, super good to catch up with you. If you guys didn't catch it earlier, Best Damn Bookkeeping / Home Service Happy Hour podcast, proud to be a LiveSwitch ambassador. So there's probably a link, and Jai will have it. Producer man Jairus, also known as Jisis, the man behind the scenes here. He'll throw it in the show notes and everything for you. That'll be going forward. Maybe we'll get James on the radio show here and there. I got you added to our weekly channel. Whenever you want to jump in and talk some business smack, jump on there. And super excited to support you, man. I love what you guys are doing. And so many people need it. I need my tree people to use it to make my life easier. Like every time I work with a vendor now, it's gonna be like, yo dog, let me help. I got this LiveSwitch thing that you need.
That's it. Save a trip in the truck, man. Save that gas money.
It's crazy. As a bookkeeper, I see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing money away.
Just throwing it away, just burning it up in the gas tank.
That's right. That's right.
Well, Dan, thanks so much for having me. Always fun.
Always is.
Having a little fun. I mean, it's after hours, so we get to, have a little fun at home service happy hour.
That's why it's happy hour.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody leaving happy hour without a smile on their face. If they are, they don't.
Had a couple smiles tonight. If you didn't laugh tonight, I don't know. That's the best we got. That was our A material.
That was A+ material. If you don't like that, you can get the hell out of the bar.
Don't let the door hit you, Mar.
That's right. That's right. All right, man. Super good catching up with you. We'll talk to you soon. Peace out. Business nerds, you guys know what to do. Work smarter and harder. Go earn yourself some pride and use some AI and LiveSwitch and all that too, so that you don't have to work as hard, but still work hard too. Peace.